Hi everyone, we are from Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, second year students, and welcome to our channel. So, for this video, we are going to explain what is GUI Turbo Assembler and what are the use of the basic parts. What is GUI Turbo Assembler? GUI Turbo Assembler is an essential multilingual integrated development environment for assembly language. GUI Turbo Assembler comes integrated with Borland Turbo Assembler and Turbo Linker for assembling and building assembly codes. It is powered by DOSBox for handling Borland Turbo Assembler and Turbo Linker in 64-bit environments. The IDE is loaded with powerful features like syntax highlighting, code folding, along with the other regular features to work with any assembly source code. It supports compiling and building of assembly codes to window executable with a single click. The current version of IDE boasts of tab browsing, thereby allowing users to work with multiple files simultaneously. With its simple UI and powerful functionalities, it proves to be a great tool and an alternative to the command line assembler and linker. The goal of GUI Turbo Assembler is to provide developers with a more comfortable approach to building and assembling code through an intuitive and user-friendly GUI.
Basic parts of the GUI Turbo Assembler. This icon is create a new file. This feature creates a new tab inside the GUI Turbo Assembler window. User can write a new assembly program or can open existing assembly program in this tab. Next icon is Open File. The GUI Turbo Assembler support only assembly source code file. File name can have maximum of 8 characters and must not contain any empty space between them. File name with special character are not supported earlier. File opening can be done a various ways via file open, drag and drop, agreement, or via menu bar open button. Next icon, Save and Save As. Saving is possible via two ways: Save and Save As in case of an already open file. Save will save the file with the same parameter as the open file. Parameter includes same file name and file location. In Save As, the currently open file can be saved in different location with a different file name. Next icon is Print. The print previews also comes with features like one or more than one file simultaneously in one page, side by side. It also allows users to directly print the currently previous documents. Next icon is View File Properties. Properties of file includes number 1, file name, number 2, file location, number 3, total number of line count in the file, number 4, total number of character count in the file, number 5, file creation date, number 6, file modification date, number 7, file last accessed date. Next icon is Redo, Undo, Cut, Copy, Paste, Delete All. Undo. This allows to undo last action. Redo. This allows to redo last action. Select all. This allows to select all the text in the code editor. Delete. This allows to delete a selected text. Paste. This allows to paste a text that has already been copied via cut and copy. Copy. This allows to copy a selected text for pasting. Cut. This allows to cut a selected text for pasting. Next icon is Find. Find features allows user to find a specific text in the sources file that is so currently open in the editor. Find and replace. Features allows user to find for a specific text and replace with another text of user choice. Next icon is Normal Size. This removes all the zoom effect, and bring all the size to original.
Zoom in. Please zoom up the editor font size. Zoom down. Please zoom down the editor font size. Assembly. For making an assembly code working, user will have to assemble it to generate the object code of the assembly source code. For assembling, user can either use the button from the menu bar or can access this feature from Tools to Assembly. Build. After creating object code from the source code, a window executable file have to build using GUI Turbo Assembler. For this process, user can again either use the menu bar button so can build the executable via Tools to run the program. After successful assembly and routing, a window executable file will be produced in the source code location. For running it, you can either double-click on it after browsing through User Window Explorer, or you can use the Run button located both in the menu bar and under Tools to Run. Here, basically both the code assembly and the building of the object file to get the window executable is done at one go. First, the source code is assembled to produce the object file. Next, the executable is built using the object file. Assemble, build, and run. Similar to assemble and build, here along with assemble and build, the final executable that is produced is also launched. Comment or UN comment. These comments or uncomment the selected line or block of code. Move code up. This moves the selected line of code in upward direction. Move code down. This moves the selected line of code in downward direction. View preference. The preference window contains all the user changeable settings. The settings are divided into two parts. For applying and saving the new changes, user just have to close the window. The settings will be saved automatically, and new changes will also be loaded in the application. The preference window is divided into three types: editor, customize, scholar, and assembler and linker. Also, the assembler and linker argument list is also integrated in this dialog. Toggle log console visibility. This toggles the visibility of the log console. This open hat file about GUI Turbo Assembler. This displays the about dialog. Quit. This saves all the file and setting and quits the application.
So now we will create a basic program which is Hello World. So let's start. The first one is dot model. So this dot model mean is to specify the memory model. This is going to use by your program, and in this case it's always gonna be small. What this small mean? This means that by default all code is placed one segment, and all data declared in the data segment is also placed in one segment. This means that all procedures and variables are addressed as nearby pointing at offsets only. And the next assembler directive is .stack. So I'm going to put this 100H because that is the default start. So we're going to be starting our code from 100H. So this line of code are going to be stacked up starting from 100H. But then you can change the value whatever you want, but we will stick to the default. So what is stack really mean? It is reserve a memory space for program instructions in the stack. And the next is .data. So .data mean it indicates that the data segment is start here and that the stack segment ends there. It is also the directive forces that compiler to place the code that follows in the data memory space, and it is used to declare the place where the variables are to be put. So next is the message db hello world. This will be the text we want to display. Message will be the name of the variable. DB will be the data type byte. And you can see that the text enclosed with the quotation mark, that will be the string to be printed. And for this means it is used for the endpoint of the string. So the next directive is that code. That code will have all the code or the logic of the program. But before that, we need to put labels. We want to get error while compiling our code, or error says that it cannot find the starting point of the code. So we need to put a label. So whenever we write a code, we will put a label. So all of our code will go inside the label. So the label I will gonna put is in. Or you can also put starting, ending, what you prefer. Inside this label, we will have the move dx offset message, which means it is used for loading the message inside the dx or data register. And for the next is move ex sig message, is to use for the ex or primary accumulator to have data inside it. Ex will now have the string initialized on the that data. And the next is move dsex, is the points to string. And the next is move eh90. For using move eh90, this function will start displaying the text located at memory locations ds, dx. And the next is end21h. This is to call DOS service. And the next is move ex4ch, is to terminate the program. And the next is end21h. This function returns control of the program to DOS. Put this always at the last of your code, because this code is used for terminating the program you have written. And for the end of the label is the end begin. It is used to close the main procedure and the end of the program. After that, you need to click this assemble, build executable and run program. After that, you need to put the file name you want. I prefer to put hello, so I can easily find the file of this program. And this will be the output of the program.